All right. We are back yet again in Cliftone's corner. Now, necessarily, I'm not in my corner, to be quite honest with you all. And you can probably notice the echo. I am in a random bathroom. I'm in a random bathroom doing this episode of Cliftone's Corner. So, without further ado, let's pick right back up where we left off last time. Laura was our first casualty of the season, and I'm very sad to see her go because she was drama. And as you guys know, if you've been listening long enough, I love the drama. I feel like Sora. Oh my gosh, where am I at right now? I feel like Laura would have been someone who would have been outstanding in the house. She would have rubbed plenty of people the wrong way, like she was already doing, which is why she was voted out. That's something I kind of live for and look forward to. I love those people that are like thorns in people's sides. Each episode, you tune in to watch that person piss someone off. And now, after episode 1, we don't have that anymore. Well, at least I don't have that anymore. But to just dive right on into things, we leave our housemates asleep, and then 4 more into... we have our 4 new housemates going into the house, and from, like, right off the bat, they are... Well, first off, they come up, and they are greeted, and they are told this isn't your traditional live launch, because this isn't the live launch. But my thing was, it was put to them like there was an actual live launch, and bitch, there wasn't. So, why are we pretending? Huh? I want to know. Because there was no live launch. So why try to put across the facade that this even happened to these people? Then they're going to go home and tune in for the live launch and be like, well, where was it? It was nowhere to be found. The shame of it all. But yes, right off the bat, these 4 are put into a secret mission, and the secret mission is the first 12 housemates are sound asleep, and you 4 must move in without waking them. Find a bed without waking them. Move in without waking them. In the little corridor before you get into the house, Big Brother lets them know, and I'm assuming this is an isolated announcement, of course, that they need to pull out their essentials from their suitcases, leave their suitcases there, and then enter the house, and then, I guess, go forth on their mission. Honestly, I did not think this was a possible mission. Like, what? How are these people supposed to get into bed? Like, mind you, spoiler alert, there was a whole other bathroom. I'm sorry. I'm going to spoil it right now. A whole other bathroom. There was a whole other bedroom. There was an extra bedroom and I don't know where in the house. But the new housemates actually found the main bedroom before they found the extra bedroom. So the main bedroom was the only one I had any knowledge of. And I'm like, how is this going to work? No. These people are going to fail. There's no way in hell that this is possible. But some way... somehow, they proved me wrong. The new housemates completely surprised me by completing the mission and earning a Sunday roast for the housemates. Now, oh my gosh, as a viewer and knowing it's only episode 2, and I know what these people have been through as a Big Brother watcher, because during Angela's arguments with Big Brother and different points throughout the first episode, basic rations mean these people get nothing. They get next to nothing. They get porridge and water and butter and I don't know what else, but it seemed like nothing to me. Okay, so this Sunday roast was monumental. The house needed this so badly, and I'm so glad that they got it. As the episode progresses, you can tell, and of course, you can kind of assume this was coming, this new house versus old house mentality where the old housemates are like, these new people, we gotta protect ourselves from them. We don't want anything to do with them. We want them out as soon as possible. And back to the Sunday roast, the housemates finally got to enjoy it, and they got their life. And I got my life right along with them. It was so amazing, especially for me as a huge fan of Angela, to see her enjoy this roast, to just indulge in this food. Angela was someone who definitely needed it. I need my girl to get some tea very, very bad because she is going to die in this house without tea, it seems like. As we move right on along, we are in a winter wonderland the next day. Big Brother has transformed the backyard into a snowy paradise. I don't think that's the right word to choose, but I'm going to roll with it anyway because I don't feel like pausing and going back and re-editing. So we're sticking with it. The housemates, they first off, they wake up to a very, very, very cold house. People are like throwing on clothes and whatnot. They walk up to the backyard and it's snowing. Snowing in Australia. Pretty much the task of this challenge is everyone has their own huge block of ice, and in the very, very center of that block of ice is a flag. And the objective is to get that flag, retrieve it without either A, breaking the flag. You cannot tip over your ice block and break it, of course. You can use your body and anything on your body, and someone had the bright idea of going inside the house and putting on heels and using their heels to dig into the ice. During this entire competition, of course, nothing against the new housemates, but I definitely do not want a new housemate winning this competition for the simple fact of they don't know anybody. They know no one. So I'm like, this is very dangerous if a new person wins this, because in my opinion, honestly, I don't feel like the new person will put up any other new people. Why? Why would you do that? So in that case, if a new person does win, it can only be old people that will be on the block. If a new person wins and put up new people, that would be very, very stupid on their part. Because, I mean, common sense would have to say, coming into this house, there's 4 of us and 12 of them. The 12 of them are going to stick together. There's going to be some type of alliances in that 12, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, we got to go for them. That makes the most sense. And what happens? What happens? Garth, one of them freaking new people, pulls out the win. But I do want to point out that during this challenge, Big Brother called someone to the diary room, and Alan happened to be the closest or whatever the case may have been. And he went to the diary room. Sitting in there is a lovely, lovely cup of tea. And apparently, he's not allowed to share with anyone. And I really feel like Big Brother has something against Angela because of launch night. Like, come on, dude. Come on. But nonetheless, Garth has won, and now we must worry about what this newbie is going to do to our quote-unquote OGs. And at the end of it all, Garth chose to nominate Kieran, Angela, and Alan. And honestly, in my opinion, Alan has been the only other person besides Garth, and Garth just got here, that I have seen playing the game and has like noticed gamey things. To harp back to the competition, Talia was really close to winning. Like she's forming into, it's kind of a weird way to put it, but she's growing into a threat. Had Talia won this competition, I really, really, really felt as if people would have been eyeing her like, that's 2 now. She's put up a couple people. But, you know, I may be the person thinking that way. I don't know. But again, besides Alan, the only other game player I'm seeing in here is Garth. And after Garth has nominated his 3 people, Alan is telling Angela that they don't need to campaign. And my thing is, this is Big Brother. Like, what do you mean? You're supposed to campaign when you're on the block. I thought that was the freaking name of the game. But, like, never mind me. I may not know what's best, apparently, so don't let me go into the house. So with Kieran being on the block a second time this week, he has to be, well, this week for us. I think it's like day 5 for them. So yeah, this week. He has to be going. like, there's no doubt about it in my mind that Kieran's the one going. I feel like, especially after the first time he was nominated, the way he was scrambling to campaign and things of that nature, oops, uh, that he just was not going to survive this week. And boy, was I wrong. I was as wrong as could be because they voted out Alan. And I wanted to see so much more from Alan. I wanted to see so much more. Like, in my opinion, Alan is one of the housemates. Well, he is the housemate that had the most potential of winning this game. Like, the edit that he had was a winner's edit thus far. So, I mean, completely shocking me. Alan's out of the game. Man, and I'm still in shock about it. I'm recording about probably 20 hours after finding out, and I'm still shocked by this. So, where we're at now, it pretty much lines us up to segue and transition into the next episode of Clifton's Corner and the next episode of Big Brother Australia 2020. Just in a standpoint view, I'm recording on a Friday. This episode premiered 2 days ago, but the only reason why I have not watched and recorded yet is simply because I will be watching with a guest, recording with a guest, my first guest ever to hit Clifton's Corner. I thought this would never happen, actually. I didn't think anybody would participate, but I'm glad they are. So, next time we will catch you guys and we will cover everything that goes down in episode 3, season 12 of Big Brother Australia. For now, I leave you with this. I am signing off as your host, your main man here, Clifton. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.